front of you. You would have noticed as well a couple of big names for Arsenal rested on the bench for today's game. We'll come to the team news very shortly as we take in the crowd shots inside this stadium. While Jonas Eidevall has been afforded the luxury of rotating his side from Sunday's game, Slavia have pretty much named the same side that turned out a week ago. From that match at Meadow Park, Franny Černá.
Tady máme, je tam několik změn oproti tomu prvnímu utkání. V brance je Lidia Williamsová, to je hned první změna, protože brankářka Zinsbergerová dostala volno, přední čtveřice obránkyně.
Fortunate amount of goals last season actually. Kozarova. Incredible goal tally from her, nearly 40 goals in all competitions. Arsenal, meanwhile, can make a number of changes. You will have seen as well, they've travelled with a much reduced squad as well. Not too many players named on the bench. In terms of the changes they've made, though, Lydia Williams has been rotated in goal. Steph Catley also starts at fullback, switching in from Katie McCabe from the weekend. It's Lotte Wubben-Moy who partners Leah Williamson in defence, and completing that back four is Anna Patton on the right-hand side. It's a familiar midfield trio of Manu Iwabuchi, Frida Marnham and Kim Little, and then up front, a front three, Beth Mead, Viviana Miedema and Nikita Paris, who of course opened the scoring last week within the opening 2 minutes. So here they come then, the Gunners, led out as ever by Kim Little, who after this game will lead Arsenal to a match against Reading before taking a well-earned break following her international retirement. The new Champions League anthem, Women's Champions League anthem, which will sound even better in the group stage, I'm sure. Arsenal just 90 minutes away from securing their fate in the proper stage of this competition. Both sides posing for the traditional pre-match photo. Lydia Williams keeping morale high, and I'm sure she'll be delighted to be back in the starting lineup for Jonas Eidevall tonight. The manager was actually asked in his pre-match press conference what his plan was with goalkeepers this season. As we've seen Joe Montemuro in the past rotating, he said that there was never a number one. He didn't consider them to be number ones. It was two goalkeepers keeping each other very much on their toes. Eidevall says he has a clear number one, and early indications are that that is Manu Zinsberger. But Lydia Williams has a chance this evening to show exactly why she should be his first choice. Just 2 minutes away now from getting underway in this game. Of course, should Arsenal progress to the next stage of the competition, the group stage draw will be made on Monday. Arsenal will find out who they will face, or Slavia, if they're able to overcome this 3-goal deficit. As I mentioned earlier, task, which is going to be very, very difficult for them, especially if the first leg is anything to go by. I'm Max Jones. Thank you very much for joining us live on Arsenal.com and on Twitch tonight. Remember, you can take part in the conversation as well. Get your analysis in using hashtag AWFC on Twitter. Read out the best of your views and opinions throughout the game. Slavia then to get us underway in their home stadium. Mixed reception as Arsenal take the knee ahead of kickoff. We are underway in Prague. It's the hosts who look to play out from the back to begin with. UWCL. Little. Anna Patton, who will play the Noel Maritz role tonight, will be hoping to get forward as much as possible. The appearances that we've seen from Anna Patton this season have come in a much more advanced position. Seen her as a midfielder, as a left winger when she's come on late into games. This is an opportunity for her to play in a more familiar position, keeping a close eye on Arsenal's number 4 this evening. Mead. 1-2 with Miedemar before going back. Williamson. Manham. Moy. Now UWCL trying to switch play. It was well read by Cherner. A touch not quite good enough though to kill the ball, and Arsenal back in control. Just saw a sight there of Jonas Eideveld looking on, but it's Nikita Paris meanwhile with the cross. Mead's unable to get there. Kozarova. Could be desperate to get herself into the game in this second leg. We didn't really see too much of the big forward. Meadow Park, she was very quiet. Arrived with plenty of pedigree, especially in the Czech League. 8-time Czech title winner. A number of goals to go with that as well. Barely threatened Manu Zinsberger's goal. Here's Patton. Miedemar peeling out to this right-hand side. Harris was in there underneath the cross. Slavia just about deal with it, but it comes back in from Patton. A bit untidy at the moment from the home side, unable to get their foot firmly on the ball. And Arsenal are able to continue the pressure. Comes another dangerous looking ball. It was Paris who was gambling at the far post, of course, where she scored the opening goal from a week ago. Eideveld will be pleased with how his side have started. It was really nice to see his celebrations at full time on Sunday at the Emirates, and just how much that win meant to him. I think that was a huge weight off his shoulders to be able to get that first big win, and in the opening game of the season as well. I know that a lot of the fans who were following the game at the stadium and also online, very pleased to see all of his passion on the touchlines. Sure, that's not the last that we'll see of it this season. Moy just stroking it across the pitch to find Williamson. Lydia Williamson making a 168th Arsenal appearance tonight. Incredible tally from someone who's just going from strength to strength in an Arsenal shirt. She was one of the standout performers against Chelsea on Sunday for sure. She being nicknamed Leah Williamson on social media after the game. Such was her defensive dominance. She was getting herself in the way of everything. Just see a first foray forward for Anna Patton. A bit too much on it from Nikita Paris. Listen to Lydia Williams. I don't know if you can pick that up on your screens at home. Absolutely screaming at her teammates. No bounce from that goal kick. That is always what you'll get from Lydia Williams. She's so vocal. Only now being drowned out by the home support. Patton. Heavy touch from Paris, but managed to hold off Cherner. Moy, here's the screams of switch. Peter Paris is fast. He won't be able to keep that one in. It's a big stadium, this. Načovec. In the Czech capital, of course. 3,400 capacity. See, all of them are just below us in camera position. Making plenty of noise as well, the home fans. I think they know that the longer this stays 0-0, Slavia will only need one goal. And then they'll feel like they're back in the tie. There's Michael Kolomaznik, the 45-year-old coach of Slavia Prague's women's side. Former footballer himself, actually. He played as a striker. 3 international caps to his name and a goal as well. Been in charge since 2019. Actually was in charge the last time the two sides met in this competition. Of course, a 13-2 aggregate win for Arsenal that time round. Looking a lot tighter this time round. Another decent looking ball into the middle. Paris and Miedemar both underneath it. Paris couldn't direct that one on target. Olivier Lukasova with the goal kick. Always aiming for Kozarova. Frida Marnum was there. Kurova out to Cherner. The way that Arsenal are closing down in numbers. So they're happy here to let Krejcikova take the ball. In turn is forced to go backwards to her defence. It's like a good defensive shape from Eidevall's side. It's worked in their advantage here. Ooh, so nearly did, actually. Good recovery challenge in the end from Diona Bartovikova, the captain. Iwabuchi. Sharp pass into her feet from Beth Mead. Now Little can stretch the opposition. Mead's carried her run into the box. No support in the area for her. We'll go here, Beth Mead, to find Patton. Angle towards the far post. Well, Miedemar's completely unmarked. Not offside. Just about cleared away from her. For Mead and Patton aren't on the same wavelength. I think, actually, Miedemar was almost waiting for the offside flag to go up there. She was in so much space. How often do you say this? Miedemar let down by her first touch. Excellent work in the build-up by Beth Mead. Good first-time delivery, actually, from Patton. A lot of disguise on the ball. It's just that first touch there. And Miedemar wasn't able to carve out that shooting opportunity. bit too much on it from Steph Catley. And back in the starting 11 after playing the last 20 or so minutes on Sunday. Making her own Emirates Stadium bow. There's the most vocal of the supporters. It's a push from Shireen Lamptey. So a free kick for Arsenal, just inside their own half. Williamson. Good recovery tackle, actually, from Teresa Krejcikova. Arsenal come again. Catley. Beth Mead, this time on the right-hand side. It's her delivery towards Miedema. Went down, claiming that she was pushed in the back there. Was Simona Nesidova with the challenge on her. Again, good shape on the cross from Beth Mead. Certainly a lot of pressure on Miedema. It's a difficult one to take on the run. Nothing given. Kozarova can't flick that one into the path of Cameron Lamptey. Catley. Williamson just being invited to step out from defence. Just know all about her passing ability, so Slavia need to be careful when they're allowing her to do that. Speaking of passing ability, it was good from Mead. Marnham very nearly found Miedema lurking at the near post. Surging run forward from Frida Marnham. Well read by Simona Nesidova, who you get the sense is going to be quite busy tonight. Steph Catley to take this corner. Here it comes. There's a huge shout from Lotte Wubben-Moy. Header was on target. Comfortable in the end for Olivier Lukasova. See, Wubben-Moy did everything right. Times her run well. Heads it down into the ground. Perhaps just a bit too far out to trouble Lukasova. Janovska. It's it over. Her defensive partner, the captain of Slavia Praha, Diana Bartovikova. Again, the Czech side go direct. And this one will break for Kozarova. She saw that a few times at Meadow Park, actually, when the long ball did go into the big striker. Couldn't bring it under control. Touch let her down once again there. Iwabuchi dropping deeper and deeper. Try and dictate the tempo for Arsenal. Kim Little this time had made the run forward. Arsenal's central midfield trio operating very much in three roles at the moment. One of them will sit, the other two will go forward, or vice versa. Already developed such a solid understanding between the three of them. Marnham, Iwabuchi and Little. Mead out to Williamson. Harris with Marnham. And now Patton. This time going inside. Still Anna Patton. There's good close control from the England Youth International. Just checking back onto her left side and then realising there might actually be an opportunity for her to go on her favoured right foot. Straight at Lucas over in the end. Good confidence shown though by the Arsenal youngster. Still only 21 actually. Anna Patton, plenty more to come from her. 1 goal to her name so far, scoring in the FA Cup game against Gillingham. Webber-Moy. Again, looking long. Really nice bit of play from Catley to find space. Oh, Paris had made the run. Catley just went a bit too early with the pass. Real early indication of Steph Catley's class on that left-hand side. To be able to find the space so easily with one touch. Just over 15 minutes into the game so far. What have you made of it? To hear all of your opinions on the match so far. So log on to Twitter, hashtag AWFC. Let's see what you've liked. What you think Arsenal can do a bit better of. Whether there's any changes that you'd make. Whether you're happy to let this one ride the course for the next 15 minutes or so. Patton. To Beth Mead, who's dropped a bit deeper. Spotted the run of Catley. That's an excellent ball. Catley on her right foot, headed clear by Anna Bartovikova. Arsenal concede the free kick. Not only can you hear Lydia Williams screaming, you can also hear Jonas Eideveld. He's absolutely buzzing with that pressing. Arsenal force the mistake from Nesedova and win themselves a throw-in deep into Slavia's half. Loose again from the Slavia back line. It's picked up by Marnham. He does well to keep that one in on the far side. Bring Webber-Moy into play. More direct now from Arsenal. They attack down this left-hand side with Mead. It's a good-looking cross. Well, Kim Little had made the run. Arsenal do win the corner. Gets Eideveld's seal of approval as well, that attack. Just mixing things up a bit now, Arsenal. Trying to pull this Slavia back line out of position. Very nearly did. Again, Steph Catley to deliver. Iwabuchi lurking with a short one. Catley's swung in deep. Again, it was one of Arsenal's defenders. In fact, it was Viviana Miedema. Nearly didn't recognise her with the ponytail. Miedema with her second attempt, and her second headed attempt as well. Unfortunately for Arsenal, same result as the first. The Netherlands international finding plenty of space in the area, stealing a run on Kozarova. Fortunately, couldn't keep that one down. Miedema's ponytail, actually, one of the biggest talking points of the half so far on social, so it's not just me who's perhaps been fooled into thinking it was a different player. I actually assumed it would be Anna Patten from the ponytail when the ball was headed in. Catherine actually saying the change is as good as a rest. Surprised that the one and only GOAT Viviana Miedema has a ponytail at today's Arsenal game. Lots of praise for Arsenal's pressing so far. And also for the Anna Patten and Nikita Paris link-up play on this near side. Carice Burnett also saying what a player Leah Williamson is. I think we can all get behind that one. There's Marnham. The outside of the boot into Wubben-Moy. Paris draws the foul. Miedema going down under a pretty robust challenge. Nothing given, but Arsenal win the ball back. Iwabuchi into Little. Patten again finding Beth Mead. Mead again. Iwabuchi creating some space for her teammate. Another darting run into the penalty area from Kim Little. And Arsenal win a throw-in of Bartovikova. An opportunity now for Steph Catley and also Beth Mead to deliver this one. It's usually Katie McCabe from these sorts of positions, so naturally it makes sense for Catley to be over it. Arsenal mix it up slightly. Catley will now deliver towards the far post. Wubben-Moy disappointed with herself. She was unable to bring that one down. Marnham underneath it again. And Little can find Patten. Paris has made the run into the channel again. Just about shepherded back to Lukasova by Bartovikova. Now Karova can bring this one out of defence. Again, looking for Kozarova over the top. Really asking a lot of their striker to try to deal with passes like that one, I think. Miedema needs ahead of her, as is Kim Little. Will come for Anna Patten. Williamson into Marnham. Arsenal very tidy in these positions. Not to create too much in the way of clear-cut chances. That was the opportunity that Miedemar had. I think she thought she was offside. A couple of headers as well from the Arsenal number 11. No avail just yet. Here's Paris. In towards Miedemar. He's right underneath that one. Kim Little's going to bring it down. Miedemar's in there once more. Doesn't quite fall for Paris. Was able to force the corner. 25 minutes gone, still 0-0. Arsenal have been asking questions of this Slavia back line. Goalkeeper Olivier Lukasova hasn't been troubled just yet. Defence is certainly being made to put the work in. Here's Mead with another searching delivery. As far as Wubben-Moy, that one's cleared. China can help it on its way down this near side. Nodded on by Nikita Paris. Marnin very unlucky that that didn't fall for her. Taken away at the last second by stray defensive leg. Lukasova can clear. And it's Kozarova at last getting a touch. Again, Slavia, when they do get possession, when Arsenal are on the back foot, unable to capitalise, and it was Veronika Pinkova, very experienced player in their midfield, who's let them down there. Again, it's Paris putting pressure on the Czech back line. Bucci, the smallest player on the pitch, winning the header. For the tallest player on the pitch, Kozarova, finally able to settle her side down. Here's Pinkova. Now Bartovikova. Now won by Martina Sanovska. Her team a bit of a breather, chance to reset. Soft one, it was a free kick. Just a reminder, if you are joining us, Arsenal are 3 goals ahead on aggregate. Damage was done in that first leg by Nikita Paris and Kim Little from the penalty spot before Viviana Miedemar wrapped it up. An exquisite solo goal. Still no breakthrough tonight though. Though Arsenal have pressed and probed. Here comes Slavia. Again, from them, it's wasteful. Bucci collided with Kozarova. It was actually when Kozarova went into challenge Bucci. It's just the standing foot that went down, accidentally catching the Czech striker. Krejcikova, though, when she did receive the ball after that challenge. Well, she could have held the ball up for her teammates to get forward in support, but for whatever reason decided to take the shot on early. It was easy for Lydia Williams to scoop up. There was so little power on the shot in the end. I think she met it halfway on its way to goal. Bartovikova. Back to Lukasova. Takes a bit of a risk under pressure from Nikita Paris. She worked out being a decent pass from the goalkeeper. Pinkova, loose from her, the midfielder. Little can win it back, albeit momentarily. Stanovska is able to stride forward from midfield. Did really well to retain possession for her side there. Now it's Cherner on this left-hand side. There's a starting run forward from Pinkova. Instead, the hosts go backwards. They are being roared on by their fans inside their home stadium here. Nesedova going to ground, anticipating a challenge from Nikita Paris as we look at this bit of skill from Stanovska. What that does do is it gives an opportunity for Slavia, who haven't been anywhere near their domestic free-flowing best, go back to old-fashioned tactics and get this one into the penalty area. And it comes from Simona Nesedova. Well, Kozarova was in there in the end. A clever header from Lotte Wubben-Moy. Get that one behind. It's a vital interception from the England international. A number of players waiting for it. One of them was Teresa Kozarova. Really dangerous delivery from Nesedova. Does win her side a corner kick as well. Stanovska will take. Midfield partner Krejcikova has just been sent away. I think this one will come into the box. There it is towards the near post. Lydia Williams did just enough to push that one wide. Again, it's given away by Slavia. Now Arsenal have an opportunity on the counter-attack. Beth Mead is just happy to wait for support from the Arsenal players. Look at Anna Patton gallop forward on this right-hand side. Too heavy from Leah Williamson, and she knows it as well. Nesedova out to Slasova. Seen too much of Gabriela Slasova in this second leg. She was very busy in the first one, having to deal with Arsenal's forwards. Here's Miedema. Great break for Beth Mead on the far side. Vital interception again. It's good tracking back actually from Martina Stanovska. Karova, who got the vital challenge in to take it away from Viviana Miedema, just as she was getting into her groove. Finally, we can hear some Arsenal support from this corner. In it comes again. Wubben-Moy is underneath it before Kim Little lets fly. It's on its way through. Anna Patton will help it forward once more. A moment for Slavia, anywhere will do. We're able to bring their defensive line forward. It's Arsenal just rejig ahead of Lotte Wubben-Moy. Everyone finds a bit more space. Wubben-Moy. She's carried on her run here. Now Marnham. Williamson doesn't need a second invitation to stride forward. Very nearly finding Nikita Paris there. Miedemar is on the charge. Lukasova reacted quickly enough. Williamson. Iwabuchi coming to this right-hand side. And of course, there is Anna Patton. Patton again. It's a good pass into Harris before getting the return. It's an even better ball to find Miedemar, who's going to get there. It's an excellent save from Lukasova. Not sure what she saved that with. Done enough to deny Viviana Miedemar. Another goal for Arsenal. It's a knee in the end of the goalkeeper. Did really well to make herself big. Keep out Arsenal's biggest goal threat. Iwabuchi staying strong in the challenge, the Japan international. Wubben-Moy. Catley was getting forward on the left-hand side. I think that's where Wubben-Moy was angling that pass. Well read defensively by Slavia. Now Slasova. Go on a bit of a run herself. Finding Lamptey. So many times, though, Slavia left with no option then to just aim a clearance upfield. Arsenal's defensive shape has been very effective so far. Miedemar very nearly profited from it. Excellent pressing again from Marnham. You see, look, as soon as Slavia players are running back towards their own goal, there's always an Arsenal player in hot pursuit, trying to force the mistakes, as they've done again there, to win a throw-in just in front of Slavia head coach Michael Kolomaznik. Was definitely out of play before Cherner got there. It's on by Paris. Will be a high foot up against Marnham. And a free kick for Slavia. Nesedova. Been impressed with her, actually. Defensively, has made a number of key challenges on Arsenal's forward players, just as they get into those dangerous positions. It's an excellent switch of play there to pick out the overlapping Slasova. And when she was looking for Lamptey, well read by Lotte Wubben-Moy. Here she is again. Angle provided by Lydia Williams. If Arsenal can beat the Slavia press here, which they have, they've got a free run at the Czech back line. Another sweeping crossfield pass from Williamson to find Catley. Now Mead into Iwabuchi. Miedemar holding off one challenge, drawing another. Mead out to Catley again. Iwabuchi. Mead again, you can hear Lydia Williams shouting, keep the ball moving. Though it did get a bit static ahead of Iwabuchi for a second there. You can see Arsenal's front players all in a line. Defenders just need a bit of a better out ball from the outfielders ahead of them. As Iwabuchi round the corner looking for Miedemar. Well, won back by Frida Marnum. Gives away a free kick to Slavia. It's an honest attempt to the ball, but you can see exactly why that's been given. No complaints from Frida either. Another opportunity for Slavia to deliver. Given her last delivery, I wouldn't be surprised if it's nested over on this one again. Buzzer over, of course, the obvious target. And it goes. Williams has come a long way. Didn't get the connection she wanted on it, fortunately for the Australian. Frida Marnum's there to mop up the danger. Meanwhile, Arsenal, a slight concern in the area. It's Steph Catley who's down. May require some treatment.
Not you. Yeah, but you're not allowed to.
It's not too clear what happened. I'm not sure whether that was an awkward landing for Catley or perhaps an arm in the face, but ready to continue. Well, this is an interesting decision from the referee, and one which the Slavia players aren't happy with. They're arguing that the ball had gone out and it was their throw-in. The Arsenal players are saying that it was an Arsenal throw-in. Instead, the referee's gone for a drop ball, which the fans discussed. It definitely went out for an Arsenal throw-in on this near side. At least that's what Jonas Eideveld thought. Williamson to Wubben-Moy. Just 3 minutes left of this first half, so another opportunity for you to get in touch. Hashtag AWFC. Let us know what changes, if any, you'd make at half-time. How you feel Arsenal can best break down this resolute Slavia defence so far. Still, of course, options on the bench, although the only attacking one, probably Katie McCabe. Also Manu Zinsberger, Jem Beattie, Taya Goldie and Leah Velti all on the bench for this evening's game. Marnum over the top. Patton had carried her run forward. I think Arsenal are going to get a free kick eventually. It's Bartovikova who goes into the book. So the first player to receive a yellow card this evening is the Slavia captain. Harris with the lofted pass over the top. Patton definitely got there first. Well, she was bundled over by Bartovikova. Question for me is whether that was in the area. Tough angle to judge it on that one. I think perhaps it was just outside. Certainly a close call. So Lukasova will line up her wall. Steph Catley certainly fancy this one. It does favour the left footer. Does let fly. It's a low delivery from Steph Catley. Nikita Paris, although she did adjust her body superbly, wasn't able to get anything on target there. It's an interesting effort, an improvised one from Nikita Paris. Here's Cherner, cutting inside from the left for the first time to find Lamptey. Now Slavia Prague might be able to force a shot at goal. It's Kozarova whose shot was blocked. Still plenty of players forward for the home side. It's excellent defending from Steph Catley. That is it at the end of this first half. There's boos for the referee as the two sides going goalless. Slavia feel hard done by some of the decisions being made. Arsenal have threatened. There have been opportunities for Viviana Miedema. Of course, for lots of Webber Moy as well, who had a header push wide. As we go into half-time, score remains on the night. Slavia Prague 0, Arsenal 0.